Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all doing well this Saturday. Hey, hope you're all doing good. I'm doing alright myself, as per usual. Nothing crazy really happened. Right. That's the thing about Halloween for me. They're just a normal day for me. Just because I don't really do anything for them. I don't know. Like I've said before, I'm not that much of a Halloween person. So I just decided to just chill that evening. And play some Vampire Survivors or something. If I remember. Yeah, I did. Sorry if I end up a bit here and there. I can't tell my brain's half asleep or half awake. Or in another castle completely. So... yeah. It just... honestly, it's kind of been one of those sort of periods where you just don't know what to really do with yourself. It's kind of weird. In a very me kind of way. But still... one good thing about it, well, that came out of it, is... I watched a video that, the... well, that's apparently been circulating around at the moment. That actually gave me some food for thought about the overlays and branding on that. Just kind of... marrying, well, making sure said branding actually tells people what I'm all about a bit more. So, yeah, and as you know, I've still got, well, I'm kind of being very lazy about doing the rest of my 5.0 stuff, so I can start using the rest of it. But that video did help me sift through my thoughts, as well as any adjustments I want to make to the 5.0 stuff I am currently using. And honestly, it's not that much of adjustments I would need to make. Really. Just kind of get the whole spirit thing across, and maybe the video game side of it a bit more. Because, yeah, I think the pixel art side kind of gets across anyway by the fact that it is all pixel art. But, hey ho. But, I don't really do pixelart streams. Particularly, well, at all nowadays. Hell, I didn't particularly do them that much then. But, if I feel comfortable enough, I might do some. Might think about it. I don't know. Anywho, I is going to start loading up the game. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I didn't stream yesterday like I usually do. Just on account of it being Halloween and I wanted a bit of a rest. Not gonna lie, I feel like it did actually do me a bit good. Like, I don't know, it just feels like it. And yeah, just didn't stream yesterday. That's why we did the part 2 of Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on Tuesday. But for today, we're gonna be playing a bit of Monster Hunter. Just some nice, chill grinding stream, as we usually like to on a Saturday. Okay, it's all loaded up now. Hopefully, nothing should be glitching out at all, right? Okay, everything's in one piece. Good, good. Oh yeah, you got the Halloween event happening still. I got on it. I kind of like it, like the decorations and that for the Grand Hub. It's got a very twisted Alice in Wonderland feeling to it. Wait. Honestly, I don't actually mind. Like, I would have been annoyed if it was just generic Halloween stuff. But no, I quite like it. Suppose I could work on that. Why did I go with the Rathian bow rather than the Raffles? Oh, okay, that's why. Pierce coating. But do I need to? I'm pretty sure I have a Raffles bow. I suppose the issue is, you can't put Pierce, Oh, those two work out for me. I go after 9-star New Draw anyway. What does? Because this is the Raffles bow. It has power coating, so I think I can get away with it. To be fair, I don't actually need. Oh. That one I'm not going for, cause close range coating, I do not like. Yeah, that one I will remove. Just cause... yeah, I don't see much reason to... use the Rathian one over Rathlos one, because it already has power coating. Okay, that's 2200. That's 220 and 140. What does that skill do? Chance to deal an additional attack after landing an attack. For Ghoul. As power and poison. Power and blast. No, I think I do want to go with the Upveiled one. It just has more element. Yes, it doesn't have as much affinity. But with the sets I run, I usually have higher affinity anyway. Or high-ish affinity. And critical element isn't all that strong. What else was weapons I wanted to spec into? Oh, I already have Twitch axes set up. Okay. Hammers. Nope, I'm good in the hammer department too. Lances. Haven't really played about with lances, have I? Maybe another time.
Do you have any requests?
Gun lances are kinda weird. Why? I don't want wide shelling. I legit would want normal shelling. Normal or long? Ah, yeah, that's a normal. One. Why does the Gypsos one have long shelling? You know, for maybe a setup where I just dump affinity in favor of raw attack, that might be good. Ugh. Damn. That one one's kind of goated. Ooh, that is a pretty gun lance. And Rathlos has long shelling. What are the odds? Seriously, no. This is the point I want to make. Why the fuck is the normal Rathlos weapons really damn good in this game? Like, seriously. Yeah, critical boost is kinda wasted on a gun lance. You can't crit with shelling attacks. But also, why the hell do a lot of these gun lances have really high element? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but it just seems kinda unnecessary for gun lance to have that. I'm probably definitely sorted with SNS, let's be honest. Yeah. What's a workshop one? Oh yeah, that's a pickaxe one, ain't it? I think. Yeah. Seems like I actually am running out of things I'd want to grind. First, I do want to go into lances. That has Master's Touch. That's a 80% chance to not lose sharpness when you crit. Not 100% chance like it used to be back in World, but not bad. Alright, they're Hill Balmy ones. Armor sets might be good. Ooh. Well, I think this side of Toy Update 4, armor's not a bad investment. Once we do hit post Title Update 4, I'd likely value it a lot less. Just on account of Yeah, I'd just value it less on account of we don't know how long it'll be between update 4 and when they announce the Master Rank DLC, which, well, you know, I'm definitely gonna try and get my hands on one. Also, I just realized something. There's now. Oh shit! I don't have a good lightning bow, do I? Fuck it. See how it goes. Isis Sergio's secondary weakness, eh? I generally would like to learn how to bowl monsters other than Raidal. Oh, granted, 80 Raidal wouldn't be a bad target either. Just cause oh no, I'm firing blanks here. Okay. No, it's not the Fade Extend away I really want. It's a Evade window that would be good. Because, well, what that'll do is just simply extend my window for, give me that link. Also, I'm getting better at learning to abuse the hell out of the fact that the Sacred can just pick you up at any time. Because I have a tendency to abuse the crap out of the particular gen's mechanics. And now I remember why I don't use bow against Regios. Not for any reason other than the fact that it can one-shot you with a bow. Cause it you can't see it causing me head, but on the defense tab it says less elemental damage taken. So Regios don't deal any elemental damage. Okay, so if we're looking into evade window, yeah, I'm like rocking 4 bits of evade window anyway with this set. That's why I can dodge so damn much. Okay, in that case, let's actually look to see what weapons I would want to spec into. What ones have I enjoyed using? Like I said, definitely enjoyed using Gun Lance. Gun Lance just feels really damn good in this game. So, let's give that a shot. Now, in terms of my particular play style with a gun lance, I tend to value poke play style, where I do normal attacks alongside my shelling ones. So I don't want too negative of affinity in that particular instance. But I do want to err more on the raw side. I also want to use the Ghoul one because it looks fucking awesome. But the Arcveld one looks equally as awesome, and I want to go for Rathlos in terms of fire one. Okay, make a Ravios one go from there. Or Affian one. No, it might actually be easier just to make the Gravios one and just deal with the negative affinity.
A sage.
Watch this.
I would also need
You have any requests?
armor sets. First, I don't want, cause
I don't remember it being particularly great. What else would I want? You know what? Let us make the upgraded Gravios gun lance. And once we do, then we'll look in our talisman's pouch. And see where we go from there. Cause well, that'll give us an idea what we can work with. If only I could get myself a artillery 3 gun lance. Shit, what is Volgarajanath weak to again? I have forgotten. No, those rocks were too far away. You can tell it's a Sunday. Wait, those are... You can definitely tell it was a Sunday. I nearly missed that. I should really change me hunter's fashion at some point. Because I've been using the same fashion set for God knows how many months at this point. Then again, I'm one of those weird ones that once I have a particular fashion set, I just kind of stick with it for the most part. And I'm a bit weird like that. I wonder what build crafting's gonna look like once we actually hit Master Rank. Then again, one very laggy finish. Seriously, what the hell is up with the stream lags today?
Rewards come to me.
Such lovely
I know there are people setting off fireworks outside, but I don't think that really affects it all too much, if at all. There we go.
fierce monster. Let's try again after
Hello.
some.
Do you have any requests?
Watch this.
Another
Okay.
satisfied customer.
God is a chunky fucker, ain't it?
Right.
Let's take off all the armor.
And see where we can go. We have a thing that's like one artillery?
La Rouge. Subin.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you can only put thing jewels. Okay, I should have really had expected that. Yeah, I have one for artillery level 2. What else? Quick sheath. That's not a bad idea.
Like, it might make for a good repositioning tool.
I don't need guard up, cause
Well, McGravio Scanlance has that on it. Hmm.
okay. Yeah. And I should have another.
God, I can't remember. Do I put
Guard or guard up on it? I'm just gonna stick guard up on it for now.
Okay.
I think 9-star fights might be an idea. So, cause if I can maybe get myself a talisman with, well, Okay, yeah, why the hell is it just lagging out so much? Good. Sometimes it just does that. Unfortunately. But, hey, hopefully the lag will calm down eventually. God, trying to think how long I've had this laptop for. Like, I think it's at least 4 years at this point. So not that long in laptop years. But I suppose the issue ain't the age of the laptop, it's more I might just need one with better specs anyway. Have I ever beaten a 9-star tempered gore before? God. Everyone's using the Omega gear, aren't they? Or I just happen to happen into a trio of great settings. Which is also possible. Okay. Yeah, no, that goes through that. Well, time to get out of the bigger pointy stick. Well, I suppose that's one thing that this kind of does annoy me a bit with Wilds, and that is I do feel pigeonholed into the weapon types I'm really good at. If I want to survive like 8 or 9-star monsters. But at the same time, fighting the strongest monsters in the game, you need to be on your A game anyway. So it's more of a weird little me nitpick. I don't know. I'm one of those people that really likes variety. I could also always do with upgrading armor, but hey ho. Still say I prefer the afflicted system in Sunbreak. I don't know. I was excited for Tempered at first because I realised, yeah, they put, well, tied it into the what's it mechanic. But, I don't know, it's just not as interesting to me anymore, cause, yeah, tying it into a wound break system was the interesting bit.
I've set a trap.
Everything else is just monster but strong, well, but more health. Which, yeah, do not find interesting. Like, and the fact that 9-star tempers seem harder than
Take a second to reset
arch tempers is
okay?
just kind of thrown the difficulty balancing out the window a bit. I don't know. It does feel like that they heard a lot of the people that are complaining the game's too easy. And kinda tripped over themselves trying to correct that. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing them trying to make the game harder. And yeah, I quite like the fact that they're all wards specifically behind it. It gives even
Other, well, it gives someone who errs more on the casual side of
gaming, such as myself,
an incentive to actually
give it a shot. But again, I can never tell if well, it's hard to tell if
well,
what's the actual I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just weird. Like, yeah, I just don't know what's
Hey,
the really difficult stuff or the really or the less difficult stuff. Sometimes. Of course both those would be bloody manual accepts. Do I have a ice HPG? I don't think I do. To my knowledge. Well, again... Oh.
Hmm.
I don't know how they should address the sort of difficulty weirdness. Do I have a... That's water. Alright, I have a better ice bow. What's with the dramatic music? No, seriously. The music was all tense and dramatic, and then it just suddenly stopped.
Time for a few
Like,
reps.
what? Now, this one I can do with bow. You know, now I think about it, one thing I could have grinded, heavy bow guns. I still have some gap. I still have a gap there. Granted, dragon element is a bit weird, but you can technically get around that by just using the converts. Element thing from Argveld. But I think you need to get hit in order for that to proc. And that's why I like using bow against Raid Out. Like, seriously. With this set, which gives me 3 evade window, by the way. It gives me quite a window to actually pull off the discerning dodge. Plus, the other attack you gotta worry about, like the attacks with wings, there's so much of a start, you can kinda tell when they're coming anyway. Wait, what was I fighting this thing for again? Oh yeah, talismans. Yeah, I could really do with get myself a ice bowl. That's no ice HPG. Because I have a war one. You saw the Mizu one in my thing. Whoa, so it's kind of water, but also pierce, because it has better pierce than my Right. Believe it or not, I don't think it goes up to level 3 pierce. I think it just has more ammo for pierce. So it's probably meant to more be a pierce heavy bow gun as much as it is a water one. I don't know. I'll have to double check once we finish up with this guy. Which likely ain't gonna take that long. Radels don't have a lot of health. Okay, it seems like stream lag is finally coming down a bit. Good, we're like an hour in. I probably just jinxed that, by the way. You're welcome. Okay. I just thought of what a good idea for a range set. That maybe doesn't just benefit heavy bow gun, but bow as well. Like, if I put something like ballistics on a talisman, throw in a fair few stamina skills. Whoa. Wow, so it isn't looking. Also, wait. The fuck is up with the texture on this rock? No, that's not a rock, that is a down camp. I am an idiot. Okay, it just looks like a texture, a rock texture gone wrong. Because I glitch things out so damn often, I am now slightly paranoid about it. Well, not 100% often, but often enough to make myself paranoid about it. Thank you. Yep. Now I think about it, aren't bills just a good way to make up for shortcomings in a weapon too? I mean, my general frenzy virus set has level 3 defined protection on it for a reason.
I set a trap.
Damn, I got a belt gem out of that. To be fair, capturing something cause friendly on people that ended up carting right at the end of a hunt. Honest. Wasn't there a thing where I had full botanist, but I also had full of some, well, 3 points in something else? Another bloody artillery 1 deco. Well, talisman, I mean.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, yeah, that's got me curious. Talisman table. Right. Yeah, apparently you can
Come on over.
get that on it.
Do you have any requests?
Is there a craftable artillery one? Don't look like it.
Safe buckles.
Okay. Right. Now to find the one I'm thinking of. Wait, I probably haven't. Oh, that's got full marathon one on it. Protect polish. That's got ballistics on it. And a evade window. Easy sharp. No, I was thinking about one.
That one has 3 levels of protective polish and botanist.
Yeah, level 3 guard on that one?
Okay, yeah, that's being made into a hammer set. Because what that will allow me to do is just fill up the hammers slots with
Either attack boost or element. Okay. But yeah, it does seem like artillery's hard to get on these. That one was full. I was about to say, if there's a tempered Sergio, so I wouldn't be amiss to that one. Because I can just switch over to my HBG set. Because they'll allow me to... Well, that's a set I can fight Sergios with. It's a bit of a comfy set, but it's a strong set too. It kind of sucks that with talismans, you can't actually... Whoa.
Thanks, that helped.
Okay, where's the Sodding Sergios? cave there. Do I actually have a campfire over there? That's probably the best I'm getting. And again, stream's still lagging for some reason. You take one of your usual days off streaming and everything goes to shit. No one. I should have grabbed the Mizu HP tree. Oh, okay. Fuck you too then. Can you actually fire them? Yeah, you'll still lose health doing that, so... yeah, just wait for the bleed to piss off. You know, at some point I could do with experimenting with settings and that. See if I can do something to make the stream smoother. For future streams, I mean. I can't really... whoa. I don't really want to mess about with that too much during a stream, because knowing my ass, I will probably screw something up somewhere. I'm good with it. I'm good with video games, not with technology as a whole, ironically enough. Kinda ironic for a guy called Cyberphnx, don't you think? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, ballistics would actually be a good chat. Okay, kind of decided then. I am probably going to... I might see about doing some testing. Just, where's the tail? Where's the tail? Could be improved. I found the squishy bit. Hind legs. Squishy bit for short types. Well, to be fair, even outside critical distance, ammo doesn't do too badly. The only issue with element ammo is that you're probably going to run out of the fucking things. That's why when I did run, well, whenever I did run light bow guns in Rise,
Trap set.
I went for like the Pierce or normal ones. Yeah, Pierce is still stupid strong. And I think unless you specifically like the mobility of light bow guns, yeah, you're not gonna use them much.
Quest complete. You were amazing as always.
Nice, nice. As another one done. Ooh, that's a haul of 8, this time. What do we get? Attack boost. That's got crit eye on it, but crit eye isn't as valuable now. Like, they nerfed it a fair bit. Holy shit, that's actually quite a lot of handicraft. Like, level 3 on that. And a Mind's Eye 2, Joel. With, level 1 Coalescent? Okay. Usually, low sharpness weapons also don't have great affinity. But it's a idea. Something you could try. Okay, Oh yeah, it does have Oh, okay, that's how you upgrade that there. No, it just has natural level 3 pierce. These are just for magazine size. Okay. But the only thing about them I would need to put in like stuff like guard up. And such. No way, I wanted to put my what was it? Pierce one in. Okay, there is a level 1 pierce up. Thank God. Right. I want to see how this is as purely a pierce weapon. If I can get into this one, but it is a manual accept though. And I'm guessing from that, he's
Yes.
put it on... I think he's put it on manual. So that he can have access to support hunters. Christ. I mean, I'm not sure how... Oh. Never mind, it got cancelled anyway. Okay, yeah, about... Ah, that's a manual. I really don't want to fight Agenda hard today. I fight enough of those as is. Like, seriously. Yeah, just do that. Okay. Curious. Very much doable though.
Good to have you.
What are they all going after anyway? Well, that is mildly unhelpful. They're going for different targets. That's kind of one of the annoying things about, Wait, this thing comes with sleep ammo? Fuck yeah. Right. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, thing to note. Reload ain't great. On pierce ammo in general. That's right, I'll fire through the both of yous. That is a big ass of Dragon. Oh, and then there's... Never mind, he immediately buggered off. Well, all that served to do was drop us down to a last cart and tank the stream frame. So, thank you for nothing, you stupid monkey. You big monkey? Got it. Okay. does seem like Pierce ammo just has a fair bit of recoil and a fair bit of reload too. Okay, is there a recoil or reload duel that might actually come in handy for HBG set? Heavy blunt pulls better. Might save that for raid out actually. Or I could grab some thorn grass pods instead. That might work better.
Damn! It got me!
attention!
Well, that's a monkey down. That's Nitro Glycerin Kong down. And the Threadgels was so kind as to wait for us in the other room. I would prefer it to be in the other room. I'm going around the other way because I do not want to get pinned to a wall. I will get pinned to an open area where I can kite it and shit. No traps, dude. We're on our last cart already, and we haven't even properly started fighting the thing. You ever think they'll do layered armor for insects?
No worries.
Like, think about it. We have the Omega insect glaive, which turns the Kinsect into a mini Omega.
No doubt in your skills, Hunter. But maybe we should try preparing a bit more first.
If given a choice, I'll always go for this one, cause yeah, Defender. That shit is super useful. Okay. Is there any, like, reload jewels? Magazine. That only works for charge blades and gun lancers though, that's the only thing. I'm gonna actually say no. Like, reload does actually seem intrinsic for and recoil does seem intrinsic for ammo types. Interesting.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. You are not getting through both roles in 30 minutes, sorry. But... nah. Huh. He must have put up the same investigation again almost immediately. Okay. I ain't complaining. Might also make this the last one too, cause yeah, I am. Do wonder if I'm getting a bit knackered.
I'll just hop off for now.
That's a Rathalos. I misread that as Narnia for a second there.
I'll see you back at camp.
Yeah, definitely want to think about running a ballistics. Well, some ballistics on this. Oh yeah, and I missed. Damn. Great sword, mount wound, bubble. Cannibal looking. Then again, it's kind of just like a version of its normal focus strike. Because that has the hunter drag the great sword more or less along the length of a monster's body too. Just along the side of it rather than on its back. Dang it. I thought I could pull a fast one off. Oh well. Do you mind? Do you mind? Guys, really, we're trying to murk one of you. Why do you have to do this now? And you can sod right off too, mister. Thank you. Go soften up the Suegios for us. Rathalos these days, honestly.
Boom. And fuck all was accomplished.
I'll draw its attention.
Can I just bluff a hole in his brains instead? That'll work too.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
How's it going anyway? Like, oh, mate, that's not a place you want to be right now. Yeah, no, we might as well. This time I don't mind someone else starting shit with the Ajolicon. Mostly because we're fighting said Sergio's next. I can still fire at both of yous. Damn, calm down there, Rambo. Oh. Perfect timing. Let's get this gravy train rolling. Don't ask me why I say that. Not the time, Alma. Not out when we're not in Mortal Peril. Kinda like that's ever stopped me. Grab some of these, they may come in handy. Especially because, well, it just helps out everyone, and I can hit them too anyway. I have Pierce ammo. I literally hit everything on a monster. No. Okay, that was weird. That's nice. Can I reload now? My sarcastic side's really coming out today. It's kinda weird.
No worries.
Okay. Yeah, this one will definitely be the last one. I think. The only thing about this game, sometimes bowgun it makes my left finger hurt. Cause, well, to aim, I'm constantly having to hold down the L2 button. So it kind of makes it ache a little bit.
Load the gun. Well, at least a lot of the legs calm down now. Seriously, why was it so laggy today?
No worries.
You gotta be sodding me.
Lia, Lia, ¿es aquí?
Well, that was something.
Hey,
Maybe we should fight something else. Well, that's a Regios on its own. Well, I think someone just carted. Fantastic. You know, in my own time, I really do have to see just how good support hunters are in high difficulty quests. And such.
Okay, let's be on our way. We've received additional supply items. Take a look.
Where is it going? Oh, there's an arc build.
This should be, something.
Time for a few.
Like a smidge of a clusterfuck.
Let's hope the arc build keeps to himself.
There's yeah, I don't know if that was a tempered one. Was it? Nope, it is a tempered one.
I'm coming.
Give me a sec to just roll over that.
It was nice to have a nice little
Stream every once in a while. Then again, most of mine are chill, really. That's kind of the whole vibe I end up going for. Because that's what I do, I just chill. Yeah, for anyone who's new here, I do just kind of try to create a bit of a chill mood. Oh, well, and of course the arc build would get involved. Well, so much of a chill mood. Especially when it's doing shit like... Fucking hell, mate. Keep your wig on. Wait, settle your beef with the Sergios in your own time. Thank you. Where's half the stream be me, yelling at local monster populations? And again, doesn't matter like every Monster Hunter stream with me, just me yelling at local monster populations.
particularly fun for you guys, but hey ho. I'm just gonna be over here with my large ornamental cannon. That can now act like a machine gun. I haven't finished my clip yet. Thank you. Do you mind? Ow. Also, Human Choice has Turf War with Art build? That's one brave fucking chicken. Finally, the stream lag's calming down. Jeebus. Well, sort of. I have a shield. I do not care. Okay, maybe I care about that one, but... Thank you. Damn, whoever's doing these flashes, they're fucking on point with them. Damn, I wish I was back with it. Like, damn. You go, mate. Do it. Plus, you've probably saved me ass dozens of times at this point.
Era. Fana both if you die.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna start with a hunts for today. Let's see what this melding ticket will give us.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Give it a try.
Oh, I have two of these things. Huh. I must have thought something off stream. Alright, let's see what we get. No oranges. That's a shame. Nothing of note so far. That's a lot of defense boost. Yeah, nothing crazy. Okay, we can literally just do that and just select all the
There you are.
Okay, I didn't know you could just select them all like that. Interesting, but not quite what I'm looking for. Again, with high levels of botanists, what the fuck? I'm gonna favorite that one.
Give it a try.
Oh.
There you are. Give it a try.
Well, that's a good way to cut down on the amount of talismans. Well, that are just rocking round your thing. That's for sure. Maybe I should try to save up on the tickets and have like a massive melding session. Alrighty. I'm gonna put a pin in the game there for today. Well, I say game, it was mostly me just yelling at monsters. But let's be real, that's just about everyone's Hunter stream with me, pretty much. Anywho, let's just relax here for like the next 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Well, that was something. We got some interesting talismans out of that. And a gun lance.
that we need to spec into. Seriously, I really want to see if there are... if you can actually get artillery, free... talismans?
Because that would be amazing.
Or I could literally just use the protective polish one with speed sharpening.
Yeah, let me check about the like, it would make sense, wouldn't it? That would be one.
Or at the very least, I should maybe try and get a level 3 artillery deco instead. One of the two. But I'd much rather prefer it on a talisman. Or get multiple artillery 3 decos. Well, that generally would be nice. But, hey ho, we'll see how that pans out. Right, I have an artillery 2 deco and... yeah, if I get an artillery 1 talisman, if it has something, if the other skill on it is like interesting on it, or it maybe has good slots, then that wouldn't be particularly bad. Like, if it had like a level 3 slot, so I could maybe slot in some handicraft or something. That would be useful. Master's Touch isn't that useful. I would say a weapon that Master's Touch would be useful on is... maybe Greatsword? I don't know. I don't know what end of the spectrum that would be useful on. Cause, yeah, Master's Touch is very situational. Like, the reason why it was so powerful in World is because A, it was a set bonus for that you could get on Teostra armor, which in itself lends itself to crit builds anyway. And B, it's yo, I am getting a bit knackered, aren't I? Then again, I was feeling a bit tired earlier, so that could have been it. as well. So, well, I'm probably not gonna go for too much longer anyway. Like, I'm probably gonna go up to 10 PM and then maybe think about stopping. Well, then and probably then think about wrapping up for the evening. Sorry it wasn't a particularly long one today. Like, I don't know. I think it is just because maybe I'm a bit tired. I'll make sure not to, well, either not to stay up too late, or make sure I do have a bit of a line tomorrow. And again, that's probably why I'm so tired. I didn't really have that much of a line today. Yeah, I need to fix my sleep schedule. Among other things, there's quite a bit of stream stuff I could fiddle about with as well. Like the Stream Elements chatbot I could fiddle about with, cause yeah, it barely does its thing. Need to figure that whole dealio out. Let's see. Of course, I've got my 5.0 stuff to be working on. So, yeah. Probably what I'll do with that is sort out the rest of me, stream overlays and shit. Then sort out my model, do the, because I have the front view, I have the side view for the rev sheet. I just need a 3/4 view, much like this one, for the actual model itself, and the expressions on that. I'm not sure whether to just have have it not animated initially, and then, well, just so I can get it out quicker, and then animate it later. To be honest, I probably would just actually animate as I go along. Or just make sure I have the expressions first, or all the expressions I want first, then animate it. Or something like that. Still working through the finer points. Yeah. Again, I will admit, I have been too lazy with it. I think I do just need a day where I just sit down and knock a bunch of it out. Might actually try and do that tomorrow. Just sit down and knock a bunch of it out, if I can. And yeah. My brain's gone blank again. Yeah, damn. Yeah, I need to catch on some sleep. Like, most definitely. I wonder if that's kind of why I've been procrastinating about. I've just about it all and been a bit lazy, because I've so much to really get going with that there that it is maybe a little bit overwhelming to me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice for times when you guys have a lot to do and just feel overwhelmed by it all. Break it down into smaller chunks. Like, well, let's take the example of my 5.0 stuff. Or stream stuff in general. I need to sort out sort out me overlays. Sort out me model stuff. Well, me model. And then sort out my branding and that. So I'll do this. Make my first point of order, sorting out me overlay stuff, because that's kind of the most furthest along. Hell, I'm already using some of it. And spend some time on that. And by extension, that would also involve the Stream Elements stuff. Or Stream Elements chatbot, because that's... you can kind of lump it in with that. And go from there. Then I'll sort out the models. The new model stuff, so I can start using it. And then after that, sort out the branding stuff, because, well, I would need my model to do that, wouldn't I? But another thing that sort of... and I can also make my branding cohesive with some of my stream overlays. And such. Like, I kind of want the aesthetic to be like, yeah, there's spirit shenanigans and that, but also very video gamey and such. And yeah, the video I said about earlier, the one where that actually gave me quite a few interesting pointers. Cohesion between branding and your stream overlays and that sort of thing. Was one of the points. Another one was color scheme, but with that, I suppose that's a bit different. Cause I suppose yeah, trying to go video game with it. That and I still gonna stick to the whole variable background thing. Then again, I could actually try making a bit of a like spirity background as well. Ooh, if I do that, what do you guys like that for, like a wallpaper or something? I know. I'm half tempted to maybe try and make little wallpapers for you guys every so often. Just to give back to you a bit. For putting up with my bullshit. And such. How's that sound? Granted, I'd have to fit that all in with all the other stuff, so it'll likely be after I actually finish all my 5.0 stuff, how long that might be. But I do actually want to drill into that quite a bit over the course of this month. Just because I have been procrastinating on it. Well, a good thing about it is once I have finished it all, there's probably very little chance of me wanting to change it again. Like, there's very little chance of me wanting to redesign it again, because, well, I am extremely happy with what I've done so far, and how it's and the work in progress stuff. I just need to fucking lock in and get all done. Actually, pull me finger out me arse. Well, whatever counts for an arse in this form, but hey ho. Hell, maybe once I have sort of reached my full-ish form, spirit-wise, I know, might try to stretch for a new form or two. I already get some ideas. That might be fun to mess about with. Yes, one of them is a Sonic owner, let's be completely honest. I'm a Sonic nut, so that makes perfect sense. That reminds me, isn't Sonic Rumble actually coming out on the 5th? Well, for mobile and PC, so I'll probably likely not be able to play it. Yeah, it's on the 5th, which is Bonfire Night, which is on a Wednesday, so yeah. So luckily you'll be spared from a stream consisting me going. I think there's fireworks set off outside for the entire bloody stream. Granted, there was some earlier, but yeah, I think some people just do it a bit earlier because they can't do it on the 5th. Stuff like that. I suppose now all the Christmassy stuff is gonna start kicking into full swing. That's kind of the interesting thing about holidays like Halloween and Christmas. It's just this one day, but you have all this build up and that to it. Like with Christmas Eve, well, Christmas Day, you have Christmas Eve. A day that's more or less dedicated to hyping up Christmas Day. Same with, well, New Year's Eve is a bit different because it's the last day of the year, whereas New Year's Day is the first day of the next year. So that's a bit different. I suppose I better start thinking about what I want for Christmas, don't I? And maybe some New Year's resolution. Number 1, get a fucking job. No, seriously, that probably would be up top of it. But, hey ho. I think my main point there is to beef up my portfolio a bit. So it looks more impressive. My brain's gone completely blank. Schedule for next week. No idea, honestly. We'll have our usual playthrough stream on the Friday. Yeah, it's going to be a full, free What's It week. As for Tuesday and Saturday, not sure for Tuesday, but Saturday, you do have another festival in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I believe? That starts on the Friday. Double check on that one actually. Like racing. Ooh. Because I believe there is a Sonic Racing Crossroads Festival next weekend? It doesn't say. Well, not on the thing account. Yeah, it's next weekend. So
I was wondering if you guys would want me to cover that instead of our usual grinding. Stream? You know, something a bit different. I wonder if after the SpongeBob DLC, no, actually, no, that's actually, I've accidentally brought up a good point to myself. We're getting the free DLC first this time. Whereas with Minecraft DLC, we got that at the beginning of the month, and the free DLC, Joker, at the end of last month. It seems this month it's probably the other way around. We have the Like a Dragon Ichiban Festival next weekend, and then probably around the #21st, maybe? We'll likely get the SpongeBob DLC. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud still. Like, really just fucking bemuses me. Then again, that's not exactly hard. But, yeah. It would probably likely be after the SpongeBob Festival, whenever that would happen, we'd get details on like the next couple of free DLC characters. One of them's most definitely gotta be Knights. They wouldn't put Knights on the back of a box of a physical copy if they weren't already a fair way through development. So I'm guessing they might be in the next group of free DLC characters. Like, it seems like with free DLC they hell, it seems like with both the free and pay DLC, they're getting their heavy, well, more popular ones out the way first, and then they're going to the more niche ones. Or oddball picks. Let's think about it. We had Hatsune Miku, who's pretty damn big. Then you had Minecraft, which is one of the biggest video games of all time. Then you have Joker, which, yeah, Persona 5, they shoved Joker in a lot of crossovers because he's just insane. Persona 5 is just insanely popular. Now we have Ichiban, who's from the Like a Dragon series, which, yeah, it was pretty big now. And then you have SpongeBob, which is probably the biggest and most recognizable out of the Nickelodeon Nickelodeon IPs in that's going to be DLC in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Yeah, get those out way first to sort of ride off the hype of the game's launch a bit. Then, for folks that still stick around, that's when they start rolling out the deep cut ones that maybe haven't had a game in decades, but are still much beloved by Sega fans.
And yeah, kind of go from there or something like that. That's what it seems like to me. But I am looking into this bit too much, if I'm honest. But then again, I always do that. It's part of the reason why you guys love me, or at the very least put up with me. But yeah, I know that's what I think's happening with that. Still don't know what to do Tuesday in terms of stream that day. If I were to do Crossworlds on the Saturday, would you guys be alright with maybe me doing some Warframe grinding on the Tuesday instead? Just so... well, we have something on the Tuesday. Also, if I do decide to go for Crossworlds on Saturday, I might break the wheel out. I might break the wheels out again. So it's a bit more of something extra. Because you guys seem to really enjoy that last time, so... Hey, I don't mind doing it again. It was actually quite fun. And since then, Zavok has periodically possessed me. So... yeah, that's the whole situation now. But yeah... don't know what else to really talk about. So, I might actually just end things there for today, if that's alright by you. So I'm letting you all out a bit early for the weekend. And to maybe finish working off those hangovers you probably got from the Halloween parties the other night. So yeah, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Yo, I very much appreciate you guys taking the time to pop in and hang out for a bit. Even if you just pop in to say hello, that makes my day. It truly does. I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you next week. Alrighty. See you next week, everybody. And good night. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, my dear Pixels. Good night.